Yuri Ogata Holmes. If being on the MLS next team where he gets very low, where your son gets very low minutes of playing time, if being on that team prohibits him from being able to compete for his high school team, where he has potential to play and practice throughout the week and then play games, yeah, you want to go with the option that creates more options, right? So if with the MLS next team, if it's a higher level of players but he doesn't play at all and you're driving 2 hours, I think that's a tough sell. You could also test the team that's not the MLS team and just see how it feels in terms of logistics, because you think practices in our games it's not just about the soccer, right? There's a logistics, there's a training economy, right? There's only few amount of hours in the day, so right, if you're going to take a 2-hour trip and you're just going to play for 2 minutes, then you've invested a lot of time and energy into very low, for low upside, if you think, right? Because you just want to play. And I think there are some tools that you might not be using right now that will allow you to level up, right? So if you buy these tools for your son or daughter, or you invest in these tools for yourself, they can really elevate your play. And these tools are very cheap. The first is a size 1 ball that you can dribble and juggle with everywhere you go. If you could dribble and juggle everywhere, this is going to raise the volume of your touches, and with the size 1 ball, you're going to have a competitive advantage once you step on a field with a size 5. The second tool is an RMT rope. It's a variation of a jump rope, but this tool, it helps players get a better understanding of where their body is in time and space. And why this is important is because it's going to prevent injuries. It's going to help your player be more coordinated, right? Improve their timing. It'll just help almost every single part of their game. So search RMT rope, David Weck, WECK. The third tool is an SKLZ solo kick trainer. And the power is in the simplicity. It's a ball and a rope that allows you to cram months of training into days or weeks. So with these 3 tools, even with a few seconds of daily use, you can really raise your training intensity over time in a very relaxed way. Right, so again, let's follow up. The question is, you want to choose the option that creates more options. So being on one team that not only limits your play on other teams, and you're not playing that much, doesn't seem to be worth the juice isn't worth the squeeze, because you don't necessarily need your team. You could raise your training intensity, or you could raise your skills and strength over time without necessarily competing on a team that's a higher level. It helps. Training partners help. Having a team that encourages you to raise your training standard is super helpful, but it's not the only way. So I would take the option that creates more options, and then raise your training intensity and training level and game on the side. So hopefully some of these ideas help. Reach out with any questions. All right, thank you.